What if the most powerful man in the world could learn something from a man who owned almost nothing? More than 2,000 years ago, in the streets of ancient Greece, there lived a philosopher who challenged almost everything society considered normal. He rejected wealth. He mocked political power. He questioned social status. And he deliberately lived with almost nothing. His name was Diogenes of Sinope. To some people, he was a madman. To others, a provocative troublemaker. But to his followers, he was a man who had discovered the secret of freedom. Diogenes was born in Sinope, a Greek city on the Black Sea, probably in the late 50th, early 40th century before Jesus Christ. He became one of the most famous representatives of philosophical movement known as Cynicism. The Cynics believed that human beings had become trapped by artificial desire. People wanted money, they wanted fame, they wanted beautiful houses, they wanted political influence, they wanted the approval of others. But Diogenes asked a simple question: why? Why? Why should a human being needing all these things to be happy? For Diogenes, the answer was simple. The fewer things you need, the free you become. Ancient writers describe Diogenes as living an extremely simple life. He possessed very little. Some accounts associated with him with living in a large storage jar rather than conventional house. Imagine that. Some accounts associated him with living in a large storage jar rather than conventional house. Imagine that. While wealthy citizens worried about property, Diogenes had almost none. While politicians competed for power, Diogenes wanted independence. And while others tried to impress society, he tried to escape its expectations. There is a famous story about Diogenes carrying a cup. One day, he reportedly saw a child drinking water directly with his hands. Diogenes looked at the child and realized something. He did not even need the cup, so he threw it away. For Diogenes, this was philosophy in action. He wasn't simply talking about simplicity, he was practicing it. Then came one of the most famous encounters in ancient philosophy on the other side. Alexander the Great, the conqueror, the king, the man whose armies were changing the ancient world. On the other, Diogenes, a philosopher with almost no possessions. Alexander reportedly wanted to meet him. When he found Diogenes, the philosopher was relaxing in the sunlight. Alexander approached him. The most powerful man in the known world, asked whether there was anything he could do for him. Diogenes supposedly looked at Alexander and replied, "Yes, stand out of my sunlight." Imagine the courage required to say that to Alexander the Great. Alexander reportedly admired Diogenes' independence, and according to the famous story, Alexander said that if he were not Alexander, he would want to be Diogenes. Whether every detail of the story is historically accurate is uncertain, but its philosophical message is powerful. Alexander possessed enormous power. Diogenes possessed almost nothing. Yet Diogenes believed he was free. Why cynic? The word cynic comes from the Greek word associated with a dog. The cynics were deliberately provocative. They rejected conventional manners. They challenged social expectations. And Diogenes became perhaps the most famous of them all. He believed that society often taught people to pretend. Pretend to be respectable, pretend to be successful, pretend to be happy, pretend to be virtuous. But Diogenes wanted something different. He wanted authenticity. He believed that a person should live according to nature rather than according to artificial social rules. Let's talk about Diogenes with the lantern. One of the most famous stories about Diogenes tells of him walking through Athens during the day, carrying a lantern. People asked him, "What are you looking for?" His answer was extraordinary. "I am looking for a human being." Of course, Athens was full of people. So, what did he mean? He was searching for someone genuinely honest, someone truly virtuous, someone who was not simply pretending to be what society expected. The story reveals one of the Diogenes' deepest criticisms. A society can contain thousands of people and still lack authenticity. The philosophy of it all. Diogenes' philosophy can be reduced to 4 powerful ideas. First idea, live simply. I repeat, live simply. The more possession you need, the more dependent you become. The second idea, question society. I repeat, question society. Just because something is considered normal doesn't mean it's good. The third idea, seek independence. I repeat, seek independence. A person who can live with little is difficult to control. A person who can live with little is difficult to control. The fourth idea is practice your philosophy. I repeat, practice your philosophy. Do not simply talk about virtue. Live it. For Diogenes, philosophy was not something to study only in books. It was something to practice every day. What Diogenes can teach us? What are the moral lessons that we can learn from Diogenes? More than 2,000 years have passed since Diogenes walked through the streets of ancient Greece, but his question remains surprisingly modern. Today, we live a world surrounded by advertisements telling us what we need: a bigger house, a better car, more money, more followers, more recognition, more possessions. And Diogenes asks, how much is enough? How much is enough? How much is enough? If you lost your possessions, would you still know who you are? If nobody praised you, would you still consider yourself successful? If society stopped telling you what to do, what to desire, what would you actually want? These questions are uncomfortable, and perhaps that is exactly what Diogenes remain important. Let's talk about the legacy. Diogenes died around 223 before Jesus Christ, the same year traditionally associated with the death of Alexander the Great. This means they died in the same era. Two men, two completely different lives. Alexander left behind enormous empire. Diogenes left behind a philosophy. Alexander conquered territories. Diogenes challenged these desires. Alexander possessed extraordinary power. Diogenes believed that needing almost nothing was a form of power itself. Diogenes did not leave behind a palace. He did not leave behind a fortune. He did not leave behind an empire. Instead, he left humanity a question. How much of what we call success do we actually need? How much of our happiness depends on possessions? Approval? Status? And we removed everything society told us to desire. Who would we become? Perhaps that is why more than 2,000 years later, Diogenes of Sinope still makes us uncomfortable, because his philosophy does not merely ask us to think differently. It asks us to live differently. Bye-bye.